There's no going back 5 yards or 30 yards or whatever today. It's a national meeting. If you break the tapes today, it's got to be an exclusion. Red flag today, as always, means stop. We've got a red flag up the entrance to this bend, which is Matt Weir. We've got one on the exit of that bend, which is Steve Brace. We've got Bert Turner on the exit to the entrance to this bend, and I'll be on the exit of the bend. So there's 4 red flags around the track. So there's no excuse not to see any of them. If one comes out, it will stay out, and the other ones will follow it. Yellow flags. If you see a yellow flag, it means there's an obstruction in the track or on the run out. If it's on the track, it's going to be a waved yellow flag. It means you've got to be prepared to stop to avoid that obstruction if necessary, because you might think I'll go to the right of them, but the bloke on your right might not have seen it. So be sensible on the yellow flag, be prepared to stop, but it also means no overtaking. So don't overtake on the yellow flag, and if you don't slow down to sensible speed and put somebody in danger, that could be construed as dangerous riding, in which case you'll be excluded for it. So ride sensibly if the yellow flags come out. We don't intend to ride with yellow flags all the way through the race. In general, if we can't clear the obstruction by the next time you come round, we will normally red it, particularly if there's something laying in the track. If there's something in the run out, it might be a stationary yellow flag, which is obviously just to let you be aware of it. British Championship is points all the way through. It points through your heats and semi-finals, and the finals are all carried through. So if you get docked points for doing silly things, it could cost you the championship today. So make sure you ride the track. Overtaking. Both myself and Matt regard it that the man in front chooses his line. He's got to the front, he chooses his line. If you want to overtake him, it's up to you to get by him. And that does not include rubbing up against him, pushing out the way, or in the left-hander's case, running your front tyre against the passenger of the bloke in front. That is not on.
Yeah, sure.
In all classes, if you make a mistake on a bend and take somebody out, then basically I'm going to take you out from the rerun. So just ride sensibly. Markers. No problem with the markers on here. If you end up this side of the fence, the chances are you're going to get excluded. So it's probably best not to go outside the markers on this side. And if you can do it this side, there's no reason why you can't do it the other side, because the track is all parallel. There are markers on the other side, and we have got 2 people watching those markers who will report to me. So I'm not going to say if you go outside the marker once you're going to be excluded, because obviously we could devastate the field, but we don't expect you to ride outside those markers. If we think you're getting an advantage by going outside those markers, by making it a big round circle, then we're going to do something about that, which could be an exclusion, could be a place stopped, or if you've overtaken somebody by going outside the markers, we will do something about it. We've got people over there watching the markers on the far side. If you stay on the track, you won't have any problem. But if you decide to clip the markers on the way in, or go outside the markers, or let your wheels run over those markers down the back straight, at a certain point we will lose patience with markers, and if we think you're getting an advantage, we should do something anyway. So if you ride the track, you won't have any problem. But if you do get collared for persistently taking the markers out, or having an advantage by making it a round track, or perhaps squaring off the corner if you've turned a bit sharp on a chair or something, you think, oh sod it, I'm just going to cut the corner off, I'm going to keep going. If you do that and we think you've got an advantage, we're going to take that advantage away from you. So don't try it. We've got people all the way around the circuit in touch by radios, so we will do something about it today. We don't want to be silly and say if you just touch a marker and you're unlucky it falls out, we're going to exclude you. We don't want to be silly like that, but we've also got to be sensible and make sure that the best person wins, and nobody's actually going to gain positions by taking advantage of the markers or making their own track. Anything else, Matt? Protests. If I make a decision today that you don't like, your first port of call is to me with your protest in writing and £50. That's got to be within 30 minutes of the decision or the incident. After I've decided on that, then basically if you still don't like it, you can then go to the ACU. You come to me initially with another £50, which will then be given to the ACU steward and for the club stewards to adjudicate. You'll be called to give your side, and I'll be called to give my side. If a marshal's seen you go outside the markers, I shall also call him as well. So you actually hear what he says and then the ACU steward, and the stewards will decide as to who they're going to believe. And obviously you can work that one out for yourselves. Any questions from anybody? Yeah.
What about front wheels over the markers?
Front wheels over the markers. It's not an international meeting, it's a normal British grass track, which means all of your wheels have got to be within the track limits at all times. I know in international racing you can put your front wheel over the markers, but it's a British grass track. You should not be touching the markers at all. You shouldn't be touching the markers with your wheels, your feet, your passenger's bum or anything, your footrest. Just don't, no arses either, no on that. So just don't touch the markers and you won't have any problems as regards that.
If the riders can't go to 7 line, no one come out.
Yeah, the way it goes in British Championships, in normal events basically, when we get to the finals of the day and the semi-finals, we will have a reserve as well. But in British Championships, when we come to select the semi-finalists and finalists, there are no reserves. If somebody doesn't go, the reserve doesn't move up, because at the end of the day, they work back down that list for various reasons. So it means you jump above somebody who was behind before that. So there will be no reserves for the semi-finals or finals, and if they do read them out accidentally, then they won't be going anyway. There is no reserves in that. So
if you stop a race, Jay, you're going to let the next race go out?
Yeah, generally. Obviously, if somebody loops on the start, we need first aid or something, and you're not going to need to refill your bike, then we'll probably put you straight back on. But generally, once a race has started, unless it's a first bend incident and there's a long delay for an ambulance, generally, once a race has started, we'll put you back in the box. So you come round to here, we'll put you in this end, we'll run the next race and come back. Good question, actually. We would probably, I don't think there's going to be space enough to get you in here, is that? That's the problem.
There is, if the riders are in this bit.
Yeah, we can let a race, we can let the next race out and then let you in. So yes, so if a race is stopped and it's got to be rerun, you'll come in this one then. Okay?
What about track watering today?
Track watering, I'm in the hands of the track curators really, basically. As far as I'm concerned, if it gets too dusty, I'm going to have to intervene and do something about it. I don't particularly want to water, I'd be quite happy not to water all day. But if it starts to get too dusty and I deem it to be too dangerous, or it's starting that way, we need to nip it in the bud.
Could you like speak to the riders as well? Because sometimes if it's slick on the inside and you dump a load
yeah,
of water on the inside.
if it goes hard and black on the inside and we need to water, what we'll probably do is just do a quick run around the outside. I'm very much in the hands of the people who know the track better than me. But if it does get bad on the inside as well, and we have to water on the inside, what we will do, we will take a break. I won't let you out there while that's dangerous. So hopefully we won't have to water. It's not a hot day today, so hopefully we won't have to do any watering during the racing. But if we do have to, then we just do have to, I'm afraid. Safety is going to come first on that. Any other questions?
You're going to water before the solos rather than the sidecars?
We will water when it needs watering. with also a view of who's going to kick up the most dust as well, because if 1,000 chairs were here, they usually cop it because they kick up the most dust. But we will do it, and we will try and make sure that if 500 sidecars get it on one occasion and we do need to water again, we'll try and make sure that somebody else gets it next time. There is a park firm, those people that are lucky enough to make the finals today, after the finals you'll have to leave your bike in the middle of the track, in the area that will be roped off. That'll have to be left there for 30 minutes after the end of your race. That will be for final checking. We will probably check carbs on 500 sidecars, so make sure your mechanic comes out with a screwdriver, and we will check various other things. We may or may not measure. I'm not going to say at the moment, because obviously if I say we're going to measure, then anybody with big bikes is going to leave them in the van, and if I say we're not going to measure, you're going to get them out. So I will make the decision at the end of the day. I can tell you that there is somebody here with measuring equipment for both field and also for engines as well, and also for carburetors for the 500 sidecars.
About silencers?
Silence as well. If you're supposed to have a particular silencer on, because there's various classes here, if you've got the wrong silencer on and we come and check it after the race, after the final, if there's anything wrong with the bike at that point, obviously you'll be excluded. With the wrong fuel, the wrong silencer, the wrong carburetor, obviously what it's about. Pardon? 350s can use old or new, Matt, can't they? 350s can use old or new silencers on that, but it's got to be FIM homologated silencer on the 350. Any other questions? Okay, it's 25 past 11 now. If you haven't practiced at all, get your bike up here to make sure you get an early one. Have a good, safe day.
Hi, here we are with Rich Smith, current champion. Rich, how do you feel about today?
Really looking forward to it. Looking forward to some good racing. Track looks a bit patchy at the moment, but I'm sure there'll be some slick and grippy patches, but we'll get on with it and have a good day, hopefully.
Good. How did practice go? You been out yet?
I haven't yet, no, not yet. So I don't know exactly what gearing we're going to do, but probably whatever Jason's running, I'll be about 3 teeth higher than that. So
Should you be sending your spies out?
yeah, of course, yeah, definitely.
Jason, how many times have you won this championship here?
I've won it 8 times now. I've been quite lucky over the years, really. So I've had a good time, really. Because first time I won it, I never thought I would win it, but since then I've just kept on winning it somehow.
So basically, there's been no stopping you just recently.
No, well, I haven't done much riding for the last year or two, really. I've only done 3 meetings this year, so I'm a bit rusty, really. But hopefully I'll block cobwebs off today.
So how do you feel standing next to the current champion? Do you think you can get it back again?
I feel a bit small, actually.
Apart from that?
I don't know. I just don't know. As long as I have a good day's racing, I'm not right bothered, really, to tell you the truth. As long as a bit of crack. Day off, change itinerary from work.
You been out for practice today?
No, I haven't been out yet. Church, I've stopped for church ceremony thing now, so after 12 o'clock it starts again.
Yeah.
There's some good riders out there, so I'm sure it'll be good fun right until the final. So need a bit of luck as always, don't you, Jason? And
as we all know anyway, you both go well around this track anyway, so
try to, yeah.
good luck for today's racing and hope the best man wins.
Cheers.
Yeah, thank you.
Cheers.
Here we are with Georgie Wood. Georgie, how you feeling about today, mate?
Yeah, alright, it's not looking too bad. Bottled it a bit too much, but yeah, a bit of sun on it and it's dry up really, but yeah, it turned out to be a good day, I reckon.
Been out for practice yet?
No, not yet, it's just got up and yeah, they called it off, so go out to the next session and give it a go really.
After recent form, mate, you must think it's going to be in the bag for your day.
Well, yeah, I do and I don't. There's a few consistent riders here and yeah, it's anyone's really. It depends how the track turns out. It should turn out, well, hopefully in my favour. Yeah, just get on with it really.
Obviously you've been going really good just recently. Who just sees your biggest threat out there today?
Biggest threat, well, probably be Arlen Cook really, but yeah, I see he's got his 350 here as well, so he might get a little bit more tired before his time really, but yeah, riding the 250 is a step down, but yeah, you still got to treat it as a motorbike and you ride it, so it should be a good day.
Like you say, you're just out in one class today, he's out in the 2, you could use that to your advantage as well.
Well yeah, that's it. We did have Tracy ring us during the week and said, do you want to ride the 350 as well as 250? I said no, not really, cause yeah, I like to concentrate on one class and yeah, we've dipped out the last couple of years, so it'd be nice to take it this year and step up next year maybe.
Mate, I don't blame you. All the best for today, mate. I hope it goes really well for you, alright?
Cheers.
Here we are with Shaun, Harvey, Danny Hogg, current champions at the moment. This has got to be, what we were talking about, the 6th time now?
Yeah, we're 6th at the moment, and today hopefully we're hit 7.
You feeling confident? You done practice yet? How'd it go?
Yeah, practice was good. We've changed a couple of things now. Hopefully it'll make it a bit better. But yeah, we feel all right. I mean, you've got a couple of other people we need to look out for, so we just keep our eyes on them.
Obviously last week went really well, home track, a week before today. Who do you see as your main threat today, Danny?
Everyone is here really. Everyone's just gone on leaps and bounds over the last couple of seasons. So we just got to get our head down and hopefully stay in front of them all.
You going to go out for another practice? You got your bike set up, or?
Yeah, we've got another practice coming up at 12 o'clock, so we'll give it a go then and see how we go.
How you been doing abroad just recently?
Not as great as what we'd hoped it would be, but we're fighting there. I think we're lying 4th in the Dutch Championships at the moment. I think 2 points behind the 3rd, so with the last round coming up next week, hopefully we can nick a couple of points and finish on the rostrum out there.
So it's only going to be a couple of points, you can get back up there. Be nice to finish the season in the top 3.
Yeah, wood over there, yeah, definitely, yes. But the 3rd place is Sven Holstein, so we'll try.
Oh, a little bit of history there, but like I say, you've got to try and it'd be nice to finish it there. Yeah, could do today as well, so be a nice end to the season for the both of you.
Yeah, it'd be great. for Shaun to win it 7 times, it should be a record at the moment. So hopefully I can get behind him and push him all the way around.
Boys, the best of luck to you. All right, may the best people win.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Here are we with Ant Goodwin. Ant, done practice. How's it going today, mate?
Yeah, it feels nice at the minute. You couldn't really tell a lot out there because obviously they've watered the track and everything like that, so it's not exactly how race conditions will be at the minute. So you can't really tell a lot, and you can only do with what your bike that the track tells you to do. But it's going well. The engine seems strong in a straight line. The front wheels hovering just slightly, which is nice. But it could change over the day. But I've got good mechanics here with Dad and Michael and everything like that. So we'll change things through the day to suit the track. So
sounds good. You got the bike all set up after the first practice. You're going to go out again?
I'm going to try and get out again. Obviously, like I say, track conditions change, so I'm going to see what it's getting like closer to racing. But obviously, we're restricted with a bit of time. But I'll try my hardest to get out there, try and get as much in as I possibly can, mate.
Scott made a switch from solos onto passenger. First time in the championship was a 500. You looking forward to it today?
Yeah, definitely. You know, always good to be amongst the crowd and be with the top riders, pushes you along and all. So. And definitely with Ant, family.
So racing in the family, like you say, you got your mechanics, you got your dad and everyone behind you as well. So how does it feel being a rider first time as in passenger this year?
Well, after 11 years of passengering, apparently they say passengers make the best riders. But this is, like I say, this is my first year. I've been helped out an awful lot by Shaun Harvey. He's been absolutely amazing this year.
So that's a nice big thank you as well, yeah?
Yeah, without a doubt, yeah. I've got to mention it tonight. But no, he's been absolutely superb. Without him, I wouldn't have had the opportunity, to be honest. But it feels natural to me. It honestly does feel natural to me, and I'm used to the speed and everything like that. I've rode with the best. I've entered many a championship like this over the years. But yeah, it feels good to be on the handlebars, and hopefully I can compete. You know, that's what I want to do. I'd like to just make Europe, and anything more than that's a bonus. And in my own head, it's just another meeting today. It's what I keep trying to tell myself. It's just another meeting, and everything that comes along is a bonus. So,
like you say the best passengers come from the best riders come from passengers, mate. Could be the way to finish the end of a good season. There's not much coming up now, is there? So
no, I've got Roden next week, fingers crossed, and then obviously the Kent Cracker. And to be honest with you, I feel like I could go longer, to be honest with you. But I think that's the eagerness of being on the handlebars. You want to try and change things, and
so you got to push yourself, and
that's it, mate.
Have a good end to the season.
Yeah.
Have a little break and get it set up for next year.
Today, like I say, my expectations ain't too high. Like I say, qualify for Europe would be nice. Anything more than a bonus, anything more than that's a bonus. So yeah, we'll just see how things go. Just enjoy it. You've got to ride with a smile on your face. I think I'm quite easily. I drop my head quite easily. I've got like the light at the backing of my dad and that keeping my spirits up. So as long as I've got a smile on my face, I shouldn't do too bad.
It's good. Glad to hear it, and boys, the best of luck for today. All right.
Thanks ever so much.
Cheers.
Here we are with Nick Radley, Adam Young. Nick, after recent form in this country and some epic victories abroad, how do you feel that today's going to
go? Hopefully it'll go our way. Obviously there's 11 other competitors, so just try and do the best we can, and hopefully get on the top step of the podium.
Did you manage to get out for first practice? Bike feel all right?
Yeah, we've just give it a little tweak here and there, and hopefully we get out for a second one. But if not, we just go for it.
Adam, how does it feel like being in the championship this year with on the back of Nick? Obviously, I've got a bit of favouritism there. I rode with him for quite a few years, so how does it feel for you, mate?
Yeah, it's good, mate. It's fast. I just hope that today goes as well as it can do for us, because I think we've had a good season, really.
Yeah, like I said, some good wins abroad as well.
Yeah.
As about we was here about 3 or 4 weeks ago at the College Street meeting as well, so that was a good day's racing there as well. Practice feel alright for you as well?
Yeah, practice was good. It seems it seems like it's going to get a lot rougher out there. So hopefully we can deal with that, and we'll see how it goes from there. Hopefully, if we can win with a better margin than last time we was here, then I'll be more than happy.
Very good. Nick, who do you see as your main rivals today? Obviously, like you say, there's 11 of them out there. You got to have a few more people that you're got your sights on rather than others.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Josh has come back on form last weekend. You know, he's going to be one of the main contenders. Obviously, Shaun, Harvey, current British champion, and Danny Hogg, and also, you know, Scott, and also Simon Beard. So, you know, there's about 5 of us really.
It's good to see him back after his injury as well, and managed to get back out into this meeting as well.
Who, Simon?
Yeah, Simon's after his foot injury.
Oh yeah. I mean, he was racing last weekend. He's done a couple of meetings since, so he seems to be okay, and yeah, back on it now. So that's good.
Brilliant, guys. Best of luck to the both of you, and I hope to see you on that top spot. All right.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate.
Here we are with Sam Radley Smith. Sam, back from injury. You done first practice yet, mate? How did it go?
It was going alright till had a few problems with some other riders, but feeling fast. Bike's going well. Had a good weekend last weekend. Got a maximum, won every race.
Yeah, I heard about that. So it must give you a bit of confidence from, like say, having a bit of time out from your injury. Come back. Didn't do so well at the Highester meeting, but saved yourself for the Sunday. So hopefully you got your bike all set up, feeling confident for today.
Yeah, I usually go well around this track, so it should be alright.
People have seen a lot of past form here as well, so you're gonna go out for second practice. Obviously, track's changing all the time, so
yeah, I might do. I'm gonna watch it, see what happens, and might try a few different setups. But need to get out the start, I think.
You see that as your main problem here today?
Could be. Last time I was here, I was gating fairly well, so hopefully I gate well today.
You got a lot of people behind you, help you with a bike.
Yeah.
You got 2 bikes there, so hopefully you better pick the best one out of the 2.
Yeah.
Who do you see as your main rivals today, mate?
I know David Knowles will be flying, but he ain't rode for a while, I don't think. Adam Ship, they're all here really. Anyone could win it. Georgie would.
Like I say, it's the British Championships, mate. They're all here. Everyone's gone up their game today. So I want to wish you the best of luck. Cheers. All right, and we hope to see you up the top there. All right.
Yeah, with a bit of luck.
Nice one. Thanks, mate. Here I have Martin Cuff. Martin, after last weekend, we heard you all went well. How do you feel for today?
Well, yeah, we're at reserve at the minute. It'd be nice to get a ride, but I think we'd stand a good chance out there. It's only our 3rd time on the bike today if we get a ride, so yeah, we're, hopefully get out there and see what it can do, yeah.
You just mentioned about the bike, new bike and engine, or just different engine setup for today?
No, completely different setup, everything, engine, bike, yeah, everything. It's a 600 rather than 1,000, which proves to be working at the moment.
Like you say, you can prove you can be working after last weekend. Yeah, so you're mixing it with the boys that have got an engine nearly double your size, so you don't always need the motor. It's down to setup and down to the bike. So let's hope it comes on today for you.
That's it. It don't come out the gate, but that makes it all more racing, doesn't it? We've got to try and pass people, which is why we're doing it.
At the end of the day, Steve always looks better coming back from the back, battling through. How do you feel today's going to go? You've been out for first practice yet?
No, we haven't had a practice yet, but we're going to go out now, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, we get a ride. But again, being for reserve, we just got to sit and wait, which is worse than knowing you're racing.
I understand that. I've been in that position many a times, but like I say, let's hopefully you get a ride today. It's only going to take one unfortunate circumstances for one person, but like I say, if you can get into the meeting, prove yourself like you did last weekend, and get up there, it's gonna turn a few heads.
Oh, yeah.
So
if we could get on the podium, we would be more than happy. More than happy. Yeah.
After last weekend, if you can get into the meeting, I can't see why it can't happen. So, guys, best of luck to the both of you. Hope practice goes all right, and let's see you up there.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.
We're now here with Josh Goodwin. Josh, after last weekend at Highster, how do you feel about today? You done the first practice yet, mate?
Yeah, we've done the first practice and everything felt good. Changed a couple of little things and hopefully we can have the same speed as we did last week in the gating and we should be on for a good day.
You got your bike all set up, you feel confident after first practice? Also, you're going to go out, we're not going to keep you here for too long, but you're going to go out for second practice. Obviously, track changes all the time.
Well, we changed some stuff so you want to try it and make sure it's better and faster, and if I'm comfortable with it and feel fast enough, I'll leave it. If not, we'll try and change it quickly and go out once more and then hopefully get on the start line and do some gates like I can.
That's good. Everyone see your form. Obviously, you've changed your changed your mind, got your head back in after last week, seem to have come back up there again, so good luck. Hopefully it should be all right for today and we'll see how you go.
Thank you.
Liam, how do you feel about being on the side of this young man? Obviously a big switch from what you're used to now. Second meeting, I understand, so how do you feel today?
It's still a bit weird for me yet, but I get used to it. It's pretty straightforward. You can use a lot of your tactics off the right-handers and hopefully put them into this and do the same as last week.
I was going to say, you've got the experience, but you normally go the other way. You're normally on a bike that's got twice as engine size, so how are you getting on with Josh? And
it still feels, for what they are, they feel really powerful. I think that's just to do with the weight of them and just having nothing to them really. But it still feels quick. It is a bit weird going the wrong way around track, but you get used to it eventually.
Well, if anything, last weekend was to go by, you both looked really good out on track. You would never have guessed it was your first time together. So, Josh, finally, who do you see as your biggest threat out there today?
All of them. They're all here to be beaten and just don't think as like the main ones. It's all the top 12. They've qualified and just got to think like that, and we can do it, and we're going to try our best.
Like you say, it's British Championship, so it's going to be the best of the best.
Yeah.
So, guys, good luck to the both of you, and let's hope we see you up there.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Here you are with Charlie. Charlie, you been out for practice yet? How did it go, mate?
Yeah, we've been out for practice. Yeah, track's in good condition, so yeah, hopefully, good start to the day.
Recent form, how you been doing just in your recent few meetings?
Yeah, if I'm honest, we've dropped back a little bit, and yeah, we've got a fresh motor in today, so hopefully that'll put us back where we need to be. The old motor was showing pretty bad signs of wear, so yeah, all being well, then we'll improve somewhat.
So new motor, same bike setup, same bike, or you made much changes?
No, only just small changes, but nothing major. We built a new front end for the bike earlier in the year, and it's made a lot of difference to the handling. A lot more stable in the corners, a lot more feel to the steering, which is a good thing, because the old one was causing us some dramas, and you can only get thrown down the track so many times before you get fed up with it. So yeah, onwards and upwards, hopefully.
We all know you're one of the top closing left-handers. Who do you see as your main threat out there today? Obviously, it's the best of the best out there, so you've got to have your eye on a few more people than others.
Yeah, there's some very good crews out there. You've got Dave Penfold, Will Penfold. We've got some competition, and we've got a long way to go.
With recent forms of a lot of them, so everyone's out there together.
Yes.
So
yeah, but the track's nice. It's very grippy, and I think we should get, as long as the weather stays, we should get on well.
Let's hope the weather does stay like this and the rain stays away. How's recent form been at this track for you guys?
If I'm 100% honest, I've always struggled a little bit round Collier Street, and maybe some of it was the handling of the bike, which, definitely practice, it feels a lot better, but there's some good rides out there. I mean, we've watched Paul Marley out there this morning, and it looks good, so keep the pencil sharp and crack it on.
Let's hope second practice goes well for you, and the best luck to both of you. All right, thank you guys.
Thanks. Cheers, thank you.
One of those. Have a good day. Thank you. Sure you will. Hello guys. Have a good one. Thank you. Oh yeah, right. You're doing all right. Nice one. Cheers. Here we go then. Have a good day. Thanks, sir. There we go. It's Mr. Williams.
Mess you up. I'll make sure that's that one. 40 minutes later, you've got to put it in by that time. It's gone hard and black. So everything's right, Jay. Oh, sorry. You know, it's a little bit of a burn. You're right.
They're stuck together. I love being stuck.
Yeah, right.
Next year, mate.
What's your cat engine, is it?
It's Rebel 19. All the best. So you can keep it in grey, can't you? If you get it enough, yeah, because if you miss it, then you can't do it. I'll sort everything. Yeah. Here we go. It's not that hard, is it? It's not that hard, is it? It's over like late turning up. Yeah. James Boone. Thank you. Number 82, Harry Powell. All right, thanks, mate. Have a good one. Number 18, Daniel Noah. Who's a stranger? Thank you. Fingers crossed. That's it, mate. You're alright? Well, if you're alright, cheers. Thank you very much. Oh, Joanna. How you doing? Cheers, mate. So you're alright? Yeah. I think it's him, the next one. Here we go then. Some of my age, look. Alright, Paul. How you doing, mate? Alright? Alright. Thank you very much. Cheers. There you go, Jason.
How are you doing? Alright?
Looking for another one?
Well, you never know. Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
That was all. Thank you very much. All the best. Cheers. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you very much. Thank you.
He's fine. What's that? Gary did it. Cheers, have a good one. All the best. Down for luck? Yeah. Yes. Fingers crossed. They get you. You're alright? Yeah, thank you. Thank you. You're alright? Down alright? Fingers crossed. Bloody old cobwebs out. There we go. That's luck. Thank you very much. Just couple up to the end. Yeah. All the hard work to do, I know. They're right back. What are we doing? That's that. We've got one down the other end. It's two down there, Tony. Best them. We've got a couple up the other end. That'd be me. And the hair now. Waterloo Bill? Yeah. I raised those guys. You do a sidecar road, stage jet. Also race.
Right, race one on the line, revs are rising, tapes fly, and here they come. Hurtling down towards the first turn. Neck and neck into the first turn. It looked like Ben Ilsley, but I'm not sure if it was or not. No, it's Harlan Cook, but streaming ahead of him. Turned by the horns, but Georgie Wood goes through on the inside. On the inside. Did I say Georgie Wood went through on the inside? He's only going to the outside, didn't he? Georgie Wood leads and Craig Drury in second. Looks like David Knowles coming through for third. Who's that powering around the outside there? Gaining a lot of ground. Georgie Wood Harlan Cook, defending champion, is down into fifth place already. This is the first race of the afternoon. And down goes Paul Simmons. And that means that Harlan Cook goes up to fourth. Somebody else has dropped it over the far side and the red flag's out. The red flag is out. Looks like I'm going to have a rerun of the first race. Because they hadn't done 3 from 4. Had they, girls? Rerun. Well, straight from the glare of the course, exactly what I said. Paul Simmons excluded from the rerun as being the cause of the stoppage. The gentleman who laid his bike down afterwards was laying it down because Paul's bike was in the track. Therefore, he will be able to go in the rerun. Not sure who it was, but he's able to go in the rerun. The man excluded for the cause of the stoppage, unfortunately, is Paul Simmons. Revs rise for race 2 then. A little bit of a wheelie from somebody. He didn't gain much out of the wheelie. Opening up for the first turn. I need a younger man to do this commentary. I can't see who's who. Very much in second place. Tom Anthony Wall in third. Gordon Williams then down the back straight, going very well here this afternoon. It's the first time I've seen him at Collier Street. I think it's the first time I've seen him here in the South East Centre. But he goes, doesn't he? He does go. Gordon Williams leading, but Adam Shipp Harrison on the outside and takes the lead. Adam Shipp leading now from Gordon Williams from Anthony Wall. Terry Massingham in fourth place. Things look like it could happen between third, fourth, fifth and sixth, but the leader is well clear now. Adam Shipp, a previous British champion. I think he's a 2 times British champion, isn't he? Looking for a third one this afternoon. He's on his last lap. From Bruce Williams, from Anthony Wall, from Gary Wells, Terry Massingham. Things have changed places in that mid-pack. Back 2 I think are still where they were, the front 2 are where they were, but look at them all changing places in their mid-range. I can't see who's who and what's what, but as you come up to the line, the checkered flag goes, and it's 16 Adam Shipp from Gordon Williams. Steve Muldoon, and I couldn't sort them 3 out. That's the girls did. Now this is race 2. Don't do what I would do if I was out there and riding in race 1. You'll mess your whole chart up. Don't mess your chart up on the first race of the afternoon. So Soros 250, race 2. From the top, Anthony Wall scored 4 points. Steve Muldoon scored 6 points. Gordon Williams scored 7 points. Adam Shipp scored 9 points. Gary Wells scored 5 points. Terry Massingham 3 points. Steve Darville 1 point. Ben Worrell 2 points. So in the reserves column you've got 1 minute 32.66 seconds, giving an average speed of 46.35 miles per hour. 1 minute 32.66 seconds, 46.35 miles per hour. Scores down from the top: 4, 6, 7, 9, 5, 3, 1, 2. 1 minute 32.66 seconds, 46.35 miles per hour. I hope it was obvious that you write in the shaded boxes. This should be race 1. We look for number 7, Harlan Cook, who wasn't going too well first time out. Not up to his usual British Championship material standard. Craig Drury was going exceptionally well. James Peters was in there, David Knowles, Mickey Allen, Ben Ilsley and Georgie Wood, who was right out front.
I wasn't in command. I was helping them, in his hands all the time.
9 points for a win, I think, 7 for a second, then 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Revs rise on the far side, the shapes fly, and here we go. Another cracking start. We have got good starters over there today, haven't we? And somebody's made a good job of mending the tapes too, so far. Then they come then, out of the first turn. Holding a tie line is Craig Drury. Looking down at the rear chain, he's looking down at the engine. Out goes Harlan Cook. Georgie Wood is in second place. Craig Drury is leading by a very good margin, I can tell you. David Knowles is in third. Can Georgie catch him? Number 10, Craig Drury, fast start ahead this afternoon. Fast from lap 2. Working hard to try and catch him up. In fact, I'll say he's not making much ground so far. And the last lap flag is being made ready by the birthday boy, Peter Ruffle. 70 what, I can't remember. 78 on the last lap goes 96, Georgie Wood. Georgie Wood is closing in, but I don't think he's going to make that lot of gap up in one lap. David Knowles in third. Ben Ilsley in fourth. The checkered flag is out. We come round the last turn. Georgie Wood is gaining ground, but I don't think it's going to be enough. He'll surprise me if he does it. Number 10, Craig Drury, takes the first win of the afternoon from Georgie Wood in second. Top 64, David Knowles. 82, Ben Ilsley. 77, Mickey Allen. And 45, James Peters. Bringing up the rear. Official result for you in a moment. Anyway, the 250cc result of race 1. Race 1, right in the shaded boxes. Number 7, Harlan Cook, 0. Number 10, Craig Drury, 9 points. Number 31, Paul Simmons, no points. They're going over, they're away already, look. We'll have to do that later, won't we? Can't keep it after they won't hear it with the noise of the bikes. Round we come then, race 3 of the 250s. Sam Radley Smith leading. On line 7. James Child in second place. They're moving up from third up into second place ahead of James Child. I didn't quite see who it was first time round, but and our second place had dropped it. And the red flag's out. We've got the reds out here. Right, race 1, let's get it over and done with while we've got a bit of peace and quiet. Race 1, number 7, Harlan Cook, 0 points. Number 10, Craig Drury, 9 points. Number 31, Paul Simmons, no points. Number 45, James Peters, 3 points. Number 64, David Knowles, 6 points. 77, Mickey Allen, 4 points. 82, Ben Ilsley, 5 points. 96, Georgie Wood, 7 points. The winner's time was 1 minute 22, 21, sorry. 1 minute 21. I've had to write so small in that box I can't read it. 1 minute 21.14 seconds. 52.93 miles per hour.
Yeah, I know. Showed us the way there, didn't it? 25, yeah.
Unfortunately, young Danny Boyle's taken a tumble on the far side there, going well in second place, and it slid off, but seems to have come down quite hard on his head, so not taking any chances with safety. Rider safety, as you know, is paramount, and the ambulance is on its way down to him now.
Yeah. Well, I used to always tell people when you put the stuff in, what?
We move on then to race 4, and it's the 500cc sidecars. The international continental chairs. For our road work, the chair's on the wrong side, you might notice. That's why they're continentals. And they ride them like we ride right-handers. So riders coming to the line for race 4 are Josh Goodwin and I've forgotten who with, Liam Brown. Well, I've got to say we think now because we're not sure.
No, it's all we had to do about.
I know nothing, I come from Barcelona, I don't speak English. So Joshua Goodwin and Liam Brown, Simon Beard and Emily Coughlin. Tony Cook is a non-starter, and the reserve tonight, Sinead McLaren coming in for Tony Cook. Let's see what happens as they come up round the first turn. It looks like Nick Radley and Adam Young to me. Nick Radley and Adam Young in the lead. Liam Brown to me, but never mind. Somebody might let us know the secret by the end of the day. Josh in second place, then chasing hard after Nick Radley, as Nick Radley, 2 I think times, previous British champion, leading this one here. He won it the year before last. Nick Radley, Adam Young. Simon Beard, Emily Coughlin. Anthony Goodwin, Scott Goodwin. Sinead McLaren and Natasha Bartlett bringing up the rear. Number 18 seems to have stopped on the centre green with them. And Adam Young, Josh Goodwin, and passenger Simon Beard and Emily Coughlin. I must admit I didn't get who the other one was. With Sinead McLaren and Natasha Bartlett bringing up the rear. Now the last turn then. Open the account with a win, that's the way to do it. Nick Radley and Adam Young. Josh Goodwin, somebody else. Simon Beard, Emily Coughlin. And Scott Goodwin, Sinead McLaren, and Natasha Bartlett, all-girl crew. We have a result. We also have the fact that it is Liam Brown on Josh Goodwin's machine, but they're just not his Kevlar suit, or not his regular Kevlar suit, which is what was throwing me. We will start here from the top and go down. Number 3, Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown scored 5 points. Number 4, Simon Beard and Emily Coughlin scored 4 points. Number 10, Tony Cook and John Cook, no points. Number 18, Rob Heath and Sam Heath with an engine failure, no points. 21, Nick Radley, Adam Young, 7 points. Number 30, Anthony Goodwin and Scott Goodwin, 3 points. And down the bottom, reserve 22, Sinead McLaren and Natasha Bartlett, 2 points. And now on race 3, which is the 250cc solos. Rerun of 721, Sam Radley, 97, James Giles from Bristol Road. From 98, Mike Randall. Nicely spread out there, makes it a bit easier for us in the commentary box. Can't be doing none of this overtaking, like, you know, it gets too complicated. thought somebody stopped on the centre green. Was that the man who didn't get off the line? Sam Radley Smith then, he's going for it here this afternoon. James Child in second place. Then Chris Malone. Mike Randall. Pete Randall. And Bill Hatfield. Wild Bill Hatfield from up there, Pickering in Yorkshire. And the last lap flag is out for Sam Radley Smith. James Child in second place. And with the gap back then to Chris Malone. Running away well. 98 Mike Randall. 88 Pete Randall. 87 Wild, 47 sorry, Wild Bill Hatfield bringing up the rear. The win for 7-2-1, Sam Radley Smith from James Child in second place. 37 then Chris Malone. 98 Mike Randall. 88 Pete Randall. 47 Wild Bill Hatfield.
Fair enough. Just to win the bet.
The winner's time was 1 minute 25.06 seconds. The speed of that last sidecar race was 50.49 miles per hour. I'll give that again when I can. Race 3. Race 3, the 250cc solos. A win there. Oh, sorry, can't do it like that. 37, Chris Malone scored 6 points. 88, Pete Randall scored 4 points. 95, Danny Boyle, no points. 97, James Child, no points. Is that right, girls?
Have you seen the 500 gap
Try this again. I'll mention these checkered flag things here too, don't worry. Number 37, Chris Malone scored 6. Number 88, Pete Randall scored 4. Number 95, Danny Boyle scored 0. 97, James Child scored 7. Mike Randall, 98, scored 5. 161, Russell Little scored 0. 271, Sam Radley Smith scored 9. Colin Bird scored 0. And 47, the reserve Wild Bill Hatfield scored 3.
I did, but I felt good. They're still going to do it all round. I was the second person.
The winner's time was 1 minute 24.23 seconds. 1 minute 24.23 seconds. A speed of 50.98. The speed of 50.98 miles per hour. From the top, 6, 4, 0, 7, 5, 0, 9, 0. And 47, Wild Bill Hatfield, 3. 1 minute 24.23 seconds, 50.98 miles per hour. On now to race 5. Race 5, the other half of the 500cc sidecars. Featuring Mark Cosser, Carl Blythe. Going the wrong way round really for them, and they're away. Down the straight they go. It's the big green mean outfit that's got the start, and that looks like Scott Dunn and Paul Andrew into the first turn. With Shaun Harvey and Danny Hogg in second place at the moment. Forward away with this one. You got the whole shot, and he's staying out front, and he's going for it. Shaun Harvey, Danny Hogg in second place. Well, Shaun Harvey sneaks through on the inside. The defending British champion out in front. Shaun Harvey, Danny Hogg. Scott Dunn and Paul Andrew in second place. Then Dave Carville and Carl Webb on the orange machine. And 971. 37 Mark Cossa. And Carl Blythe in the fourth place. They're all behaving themselves, staying the right distance apart now as the checkered flag is ready. Out of the last turn, here comes the defending champions. 72, Shaun Harvey, and Scott Dunn and Paul Andrew, Dave Carville and Mr. Webb, Mark Cossa. And it's not Carl Blythe, it's somebody else, Dan Crawford I think. And 971, Dean Norton, Joe Richmond. Official result in a jiffy. Race 5. Race 5, 500cc sidecars. Number 37, Mark Cossa and Dan Crawford scored 3 points. Number 46, Roger Hollingdale, Sean Simpson, no score. Number 55, Dave Carville and Carl Webb, 4 points. Number 72, Shaun Harvey and Danny Hogg, 7 points. Number 118, Scott Dunn and Paul Andrew, 5 points. Number 971, Dean Norton and Joe Richmond, 2 points. The winner's time was 1 minute 24.77 seconds, an average speed of 50.66 miles per hour. Race 5 again, 3, 0, 4, 7, 5, 2, 1 minute 24.77 seconds, 50.66 miles per hour. I did say I'd give you race 4 again if I got the chance, so we're going to try and quickly do that. Race 4 was 5 points, 4 points, no points, no points, 7 points, 3 points, 1 minute 25.06 seconds, 50.49 miles per hour, and reserve number 22, 2 points. Here we go. Race 6, 350cc solos. We'll give a Tom Perry to go in this one. Second place and Matt Etherington in third. Matt Etherington trying to come on the outside of Richard Smith. Richard Smith blocking him off there and moving up a few yards on Josh Dingle. Oh, as Richard Smith moves up on the inside, Josh Dingle goes a bit wide and Richard Smith comes Andy Millie. Right down there in fifth place at the moment. All happening here at Collier Street. The British Championships. The titles are on the line. Last lap flag. Richard Smith leading. Andy Millie. Ray Mears. Josh Birkin. I think it was Barry Powell. And the last turn, and Josh Dingle comes back and takes the line, the lead on the line from Richard Smith in second place. A cracking finish to that race there. I thought that Richard Smith had done enough to beat Josh Dingle, and he fought back out of that last turn and snatched that victory by half a wheel. What a cracking finish. Race 6, the official result of race 6 from the top down. Number 5, Matt Etherington, 6 points. Number 9, Josh Burkett, 3 points. Number 10, James Moon, 2 points. Number 17, Andy Mellish, 5 points. Number 19, Dave Mears, 4 points. Number 33, Richard Smith, 7 points. Number 82, Barry Powell, 1 point, and 107, Josh Dingle, 9 points. 1 minute 18.06 seconds, 55.01 miles per hour. This is race 7, more 350cc solos. Jason Handley goes in this one, but Tom Perry's leading it. Tom Perry's out in front on a wide line, and Jason Handley comes to the inside. Jason Handley, then Tom Perry, then Harlan Cook, then Chris Ward. Watch that Tom Perry, he looks very fast down that straight. He's matching Handley for speed, but Handley did have that little bit of track craft that got him to the front on that first turn. And here comes Jason Handley from Tom Perry. Mark Taylor, Danny Glover, Stuart Mears, Terry Matheson. Al for leather and K for Kevlar. As they come out of that turn, it's Jason Handley on the flag with Tom Perry in second place. From Harvey through. Ross Taylor, Danny Glover, Stuart Mears, Terry Massey. Checkered flag is out. And the next British champion 4 or 5 times over comes and takes his first win of the afternoon. That's Jason Handley from Tom Perry. From Harlan Cook. From Chris Wood, Mark Taylor, Danny Glover, Stuart Mears. And Terry Massingham. Number 170, Mark Taylor, 4 points. Number 213, Terry Massingham, 1 point. The winner's time was 1 minute 16.99 seconds, a speed of 55.79 miles per hour. From the top, 7, 6, 2, 3, 5, 9, 4, 1, 1 minute 16.97, 55.79 miles per hour. And here we go again with race 8, the last of the first leg of the 350cc solos. And it's Paul Cooper who leads it. Paul Cooper from half mile. Simon Phillips. Side Lee Bartlett took Simon Phillips, and Simon Phillips takes Lee Bartlett back. Then it's Mike Peters. All happening here at Collier Street. Look at that second place man, he's moving up on the inside, he's through. Paul Cooper goes past Mark Giles. Mark Giles takes Paul Cooper. Lee Bartlett in third. Then Simon Phillips, Michael Peters. And I think it was James Child. Gordon Walker and Brian Cornelius in reserve at the back. The last lap flag is out. Paul Cooper's problems. Paul Cooper goes out with mechanical problems. He's got to change up. The train is still on. Not sure what it is, but Paul Cooper out on his first ride of the afternoon. That's fitted. The checkered flag is out then, round the last turn, for the last time. A win for 26, Mark Giles from 65, Lee Bartlett right up there in second place. Then Mike Peters comes past James Child, behind that is Simon Phillips. Then Brian Cornelius and then Gordon Walker. Which will result very shortly. Race 8, number 11, Paul Cooper, no score. Number 26, Mark Giles, 9 points. Number 37, Mike Peters, 6 points. Then it says 47, Lee Bartlett. Well, I've changed it to 65 because that's the number he rides always, and that's what he's got on his bike today. So where it says 47, Lee Bartlett, I've made it 65, Lee Bartlett, 7 points. 84, Gordon Walker, 2 points. 97, James Child, 5 points. 278, Simon Phillips, 4 points. Darren Drew, no score. 48, Brian Cornelius at the bottom, 3 points. 1 minute 22.84 seconds, 53.35 miles per hour. Here we go with the left-handers. On their home territory down here in Kent, where they like it best. And they're out with a vengeance, and it is Will Penfold that leads. Will Penfold goes here on the first straight there. Paul Marley seems to get problems there, and Darwin goes past him. Paul Marley goes out wide to try and pick up some roots and get the engine going again. Meanwhile, Will Penfold is pulling away from the rest of the field. Paul Marley in third place, struggling here this afternoon at the moment. Erwin Bauman, Alex Bauman, they're doing well in second. Will Penfold and Tim Phillips from Erwin Bauman, Alex Bauman, Paul Marley, Nick Radley. And I think it's Tony Penfold and George Vidler. The last lap flag is out. 22, Will Penfold and Tim Phillips absolutely flying. Number 4, the Bear. Follow the Bear Evans. Then Paul Marley and Nick Barker drop down now to 4th place. Then Tony Penfold. Bringing up the rear is Chris Downs. Flag then for 22, Will Penfold and Tim Phillips. Followed by Erwin and Alex Bauman, Andy Evans, Darren Morris, Paul Marley, Nick Barker, Tony Penfold, and I believe that's George Vidler. Bringing up the rear then, 1-1 for Chris Downs and Steve Standing. Official result in a jiffy. Left-hand sidecars, race number 9 in your programme. Number 3, Paul Marley and Nick Barker, 3 points. Number 4, Andy Evans and Darren Morris, 4 points. Number 7, Erwin and Alex Bowman, 5 points. Number 22, Will Penfold and Tim Phillips, 7 points. Number 25, Tony Penfold and George Vidler, 2 points. Number 114, Chris Downs and Steve Standing, 1 point. The winner's time is 1 minute 29.54 seconds. The speed was 47.96 miles per hour. From the top in the shaded boxes, 3, 4, 5.
It looks like the riders have over their feet, haven't they?
7, 2, 1. 1 minute 29.54 seconds, 47.96 miles per hour. And I've just been told that the race time of race 8, if you want to go back a page in your programme, the race time for race 8 was 1 minute 22. Can't read it now either. 08. Oh, when it's 22:08. That speed, that time is 1:22:04. 1:22:04. Race 8, 1:22:04. We have more left-handers. The other half of the left-handers. It's all hot stuff as they come out of the first turn. Dave Penfold and Richard Webb. Lap 11 going. Penfold. It's all happening here this afternoon. Then, Dave Penfold and Richard Webb. Morris McPain. Right down. And I think that's Tom Penfold with a passenger bringing up the rear. The raffle ticket ladies are out. Lovely that they are, doing a lovely job. Oh, look at Dave Penfold and Charlie Ridley. Charlie Ridley's got an ear side. He's Steve Bowles from Dave Penfold and Richard Webb, the reigning champion, second place here at the moment, and Charlie Ridley is pulling away down the back straight. He is motoring away from Dave Penfold. I'm wondering whether Dave's actually picked up a mechanical problem, whether his bike has actually slowed. But that's not to take anything away from Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. They take the checkered flag. This is the first win of the afternoon. Dave Penfold and Richard Webb in second. Billy Penfold, Gary Potter, Johnny Morris McPain. Tom Penfold, somebody else. Which might be Gary Potter. They might not. Race 10, ladies and gentlemen, race 10. We have a result there. Number 5, Tom Penfold, 1 point. Number 96, Johnny Morris and Michael Payne, 3 points. Number 113, Mike Downs, and I believe Steve Standing, 2 points. Number 123, Dave Penfold, Richard Webb, 5 points. Number 125, Billy Penfold, Gary Potter, 4 points. Number 130, Charlie Ridley, Steve Bowles, 7 points. The winner's time, I'm going to put my glasses on, it's so small where we're writing that, I can't see it. I think it's 1 minute 32.13 seconds, 1 minute 32.13 seconds. Here we go then. I think we're back with the 250cc solos. Hopefully race 11. And the first turn it comes from David Knowles. Oh no, David Knowles was in front. The 97 David Knowles jumping over and take that lead. David Knowles in second place. Hammering round the turn then. 97, James Child, been there and thereabouts for many years. From Gordon Williams. Wild Bill Hatfield bringing up the rear. Grasstrack flag's out already. James Child is absolutely flying. Look at the lead. David Knowles, a previous British Champion winner as well. From 77, Mickey Allen. From Gordon Williams. One more lap to go for Wild Bill Hatfield on the two-stroke. And 97, James Child takes the win. Well clear of David Knowles in second place, from Mickey Allen, from Gordon Williams, from Steve Mildew, Chris Malone, James Peters, bringing up the rear, Bill Hatfield, Wild Bill. Race 11. The result from the top down: number 5, Steve Mildoon, 4 points. Number 6, Gordon Williams, 5 points. Number 37, Chris Malone, 3 points. Number 45, James Peters, 2 points. Number 64, David Knowles, 7 points. 77, Mickey Allen, 6 points. 97, James Child, 9 points. Colin Bird, no score. Number 47, Bill Hatfield, 1 point. The winner's time, 1 minute 20.78 seconds, a speed of 53.16 miles per hour. 250's underway again, race 12. Looking for Adam Shipp, he had a win earlier on. Where is he in this one? He's just broke into the lead. It looks like Georgie Wood's out of trouble. Looks like Georgie Wood's broken down. How's the running on the outside of the circuit? Adam Shipp then, well underway with this one. The chain's still on, so it's not the chain. We've got a bigger problem than that. Bad luck there for Georgie Wood. Number 16. Well, clear of penalty in second place. Number 11. What disappointment for Georgie Wood. Wanted this 250 title for years, and it's not his at the moment, but anything can happen. 16, Adam Shipp then, on his way to his second win here for Hampton. Silver in second for late Pete Randall bringing up the rear. The checkered flag comes out. Adam Shipp cruises home for a victory. Paul Cooper comes home in second. And number 70, Gary Wells. 213, Terry Massingham. Pete Randall bringing up the rear. Race 12. Race 12, 250cc solos. Number 16, Adam Shipp, 9 points. Number 70, Gary Wells, 5 points. Number 82, Ben Ilsley, 6 points. Number 88, Pete Randall, 3 points. Number 95, Danny Boyle, no score. Number 96, Georgie Wood, no score. Number 161, Russell Little, no score. 213, Terry Massingham, 4 points. Down the bottom there, in place of James Williams, number 11, Paul Cooper, 7 points. The winner's time, 1 minute 22.88 seconds, a speed of 51.81 miles per hour. From the top down, 9, 5, 6, 3, 0, 0, 0, 4. And down the bottom there, Paul Cooper, 7 points. 1 minute 22.88 seconds, 51.81 miles per hour. Race 13, or 250cc solos, and away they go. Looks like Craig Drury has made a good start. Looks like it's Craig Drury at the front there. Getting the power on the ground, driving out of the turn, Craig Drury. From Harlan Cook to the British Champion in second. Sam Radley Smith. 501 Ben Wall. And 4 is Anthony Wall. One out in front is number 10 Craig Drury. Ran in third place, still 7 taken through. Harlan on the second. Right, the points he can lay his wheels to, and he's chasing hard after Harlan Cook. But out in front is Craig Drury, going for it, giving it the big one. As the last lap flag goes out, Craig Drury, Harlan Cook, Sam Radley Smith, young chargers out there, you know. We've got 242, Steve Darville, and Anthony Wall. Anthony Wall being overtaken by the fellow there. The checkered flag goes. It's Craig Drury that wins. It's Harlan Cook in second. It's Paul Simmons in third. And Sam Radley Smith in fourth. Ben Wall, number 98 Mike Randall, and Anthony Worrell. Race 13 then from the top. Number 4 Anthony Worrell, 1 point. Number 7 Harlan Cook, 7 points. Number 10 Craig Drury, 9 points. Number 31 Paul Simmons, 6 points. Number 98 Mike Randall, 3 points. Number 242 Steve Darville, 2 points. Number 721 Sam Radley Smith, 5 points. For 501 Ben Wall, 4 points. Winner's time 1 minute 19.86 seconds, a speed of 53.77 miles per hour. I make that the fastest race in the 250 class so far this afternoon. Well done Craig Drury. Just been told we're going to have the 500cc sidecars, and then there will be a very, very light sprinkle of water on the inside line only. We move on. We are going for race 14, and that's the 500cc sidecars between Simon Beard and Emily Coughlin. Oh, they're off. They're underway. Down the straight they go then. Looks like 21 Nick Radley and Adam Young that get to the first turn first. Indeed it is from Shaun Harvey. Number 18, Rob Heath and Sam Heath. They unfortunately broke down in their first ride, but they're out with a vengeance in this one. Nick Radley leads it. Shaun Harvey in second. Simon Beard in third. Smart cornering there from Nick Radley. Didn't have as much speed. You like going wider if you're going faster. But Nick Radley, Shaun Harvey does seem to be gaining a yard on Nick Radley. Nick Radley leads Shaun Harvey in second. Shaun Harvey putting a real tight line on that bend, but Nick Radley's keeping the motor on the going. Nick Radley, Shaun Harvey, Simon Beard, and Dave Carville. Look at them two. Shaun Harvey moving up on the inside. Nick Radley says you ain't having it. Shaun Harvey says I want it. Look at them coming round there together. Out the last turn of going. Shaun Harvey's got it. Shaun Harvey's taking it on the inside. And Nick Radley in second. Then Simon Beard, then Dave Carville, then Rob Heath. That's Sinead McLaren and Natasha Bartlett bringing up the rear. Race 14. Race 14. Number 4, Simon Beard and Emily Coughlin, 4 points. Number 10, Tony Cook, John Cook, no score. Number 18, Rob Heath, Sam Heath, 2 points. Number 21, Nick Radley, Adam Young, 5 points. Number 55, Dave Carville and Carl Webb, 3 points. Number 72, Shaun Harvey, Danny Hogg, 7 points. Reserve 22, Sinead McLaren and Natasha Bartlett, 1 point. The winner's time 1 minute 22.83 seconds, a speed of 51.85 miles per hour. We're on the way again with race 15. Look for Josh Goodwin in this one. And we don't have to look very far, he's out in front. Anthony Goodwin, sorry, in second place. So Josh Goodwin out in front and going for it. Scott Goodwin in second place. Mark Crosser in fifth. Somebody else in sixth. So it's 46 in last place. Richard Hollingdale and Shaun Simpson. Right, there to go on the last lap is from Anton Scott Goodwin in second place. Scott Dunn in third. All happening on the last turn then, it's flat out to the finish. Number 3, Josh Goodwin takes the win. Second, Scott Dunn in third. In north, Mark Crosser, the British Masters ex-champion, in fifth place there. From Richard Hollingdale and Shaun Simpson bringing up the rear. Official result for you in a moment. Race 15 then, race 15. Number 3, Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown, 7 points. Number 30, Anthony Goodwin and Scott Goodwin, 5 points. Number 37, Mark Crosser and Dan Crawford, 2 points. Number 46, Richard Hollingdale and Shaun Simpson, 1 point. Number 118, Scott Dunn and Paul Andrew, 4 points. 971, Dean Norton and Joe Richmond, 3 points. The winner's time was 1 minute 22.97 seconds, a speed of 51.76 miles per hour. From the top, 7, 5, 2, 1, 4, 3. 1 minute 22.97 seconds, 51.76 miles per hour. Number 18, Danny Glover. 37, Mike Peters. 65, Lee Bartlett. 82, Barry Powell. And 278, Simon Phillips. That's the lineup for race 16. After the first leg on the 350s, on 9 points, there's 107, Josh Dingle, 95, Jason Handley, and 26, Mark Giles. On 7 points, and number 1, Tom Perry, 33, Richard Smith, and 65, Lee Bartlett. It's all to fight for here. This is the British Championships for 2011, and it is the 60th anniversary year of British Championships for Grasstrack racing in the UK. Already we've had some dramas. We've had one lad go off in the ambulance. We've had breakdowns. Just remember, anything can happen, and probably does. I hate to say it, but the clouds look like they're gaining in on us. I did see thunderstorm predicted for 4 o'clock this afternoon. I'm hoping it's not going to happen. Let's press on. Race 16, they're trapping down the straight they go. Matt Etherington gets the best of it. He scorches away down that straight with Tom Perry in second place. Tom Perry faster on the turn as he comes around the outside of Matt Etherington. Matt Etherington's got the throttle open, so's Tom Perry. It's Tom Perry from Matt Etherington. Mike Peters. And it's Josh Burkett. Josh Burkett very fast around the outside there now, ahead of Mike Peters. Now up into fourth place. It's Tom Perry. It's Tom Perry from Matt Etherington. Tom Perry now. Josh Burkett, Mike Peters, Lee Bartlett, Danny Glover. 278 puts his hand up. He's got problems. That's Simon Phillips. And indeed he retires onto the centre green. Mind you, on the front line is Tom Perry all the way. One more lap to go. Tom Ferry, Matt Etherington, Barry Powell, Josh Burkett, Steve Bartlett, Mike Peters, Danny Glover. The checker flag. Comes out for another qualifier of the British finals. It's Tom Ferry's win. From Matt Etherington, Barry Powell, Josh Burkett, Lee Bartlett, Mike Peters, Danny Glover.